Ilhan Omar has triggered the right wing once again, this time by drawing attention through criticizing a Christian sing-along that took place on a commercial flight. Now, this went viral. It was originally posted on TikTok, and apparently this group of religious influencers broke out into a Christian song on the plane. We want to show that video to you, and then we'll tell you why people are mad at Ilhan Omar about it.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay, I just gotta say, I'm the guy in the blue flannel shirt.
A lot of us are the guy in the blue flannel shirt in the very beginning who's like looking at the camera like.
Okay, and then at the end too.
Yeah.
So I have a slightly different take on this story, but first tell us why they got mad at Ilhan Omar.
So listen, at first it was a little uncertain whether or not this was a private flight or if this was a commercial flight. If it's a commercial flight, which it is, by the way, that's been confirmed. Listen, you've got a captive audience, and I have no problem with you singing Christian songs, but you've got a captive audience, and not everyone's digging your Christian music or any. Let me be clear about something. Any music, like I like grunge music. If it's a grunge band and they decide to like break out in song and dance. There is no dancing in grunge. But anyway, my point is, like
they do a mosh pit on the plane. Yeah, we're gonna have issues.
Yeah, like just don't force a captive audience to listen to what or have to consume what you're putting out there. Okay, they have nowhere to go. They're stuck. Yes, there's that added component of it being religious, and some people might be turned off to that as well. But for me, it's more about the fact that being on a plane is bad enough already, right? It's uncomfortable enough. You're like put in there like a sardine. To not be able to escape the situation that's taking place right there, I think is crazy. Like don't do that to people. So that's my take. Ilhan Omar, decided to jump in and make a point about. Look, I think my family and I should have a prayer session next time I'm on a plane. How do you think it'll end? That's what she tweeted.
Yeah.
And the right one was like, oh my gosh, dare she, what's wrong with Christian music? Just relax. And by the way, she's making a legitimate point. If there's like, okay, let's do some Muslim stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you.
So yeah, I'm looking at you. Okay, so we said a bunch of things. First, I want to go to the Ben Shapiro tweet before I do that because I think it's so funny. He says, you can't whine about public practice of your religion and then demand respect for the public practice of your religion. Wait, I don't get it. She said if she did it, probably people wouldn't be cool with it. So that first part makes no sense. And then, but this is the part I like. As a religious Jew, this country is better with more of this, not less. Okay, like I'm Jewish, but I love you, Christian right wing, who are my audience. My audience, I'll do anything, I'll let you sing annoying songs next to me. I don't mind at all. Okay, all right, we got it, Ben, we got it.
Let's sing WAP.
Oh, if you swing WAP next to him though, he might not like it as much.
Again, the point for me isn't necessarily like the religious stuff is like an added component to it. Just like, I don't even want to hear you talk too loudly on the plane. Just shut up. Okay, we're all stuck on this plane. There's nowhere to go. We can't wait for it to land. So just don't make it even more unbearable for everyone who's stuck here.
Maybe this is why those evangelical preachers, the gospel preachers, get their private planes. Remember they said, oh, then you're stuck in there with the regular public, and they're all singing Christian songs.
Flying is like the single most uncomfortable thing that we need to do to get to one place, like from point A to point B. Like it's purposely made uncomfortable, so you spend money to make it a little less uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Imagine you're like you shell out the money for those upgrades. Maybe you're in business class or first class. You're like, maybe I'll have an enjoyable flight. I decided to shell out the money, or I used all the points I've been accumulating for years, and then that breaks out. that breaks out.
Okay, so now my opinion. I don't care. I would be highly amused by it. I wouldn't care at all. I mean, I'm kidding that I'm the guy in the flannel shirt. I wouldn't even be cranky. I would think that they were the biggest goofballs I've ever seen, and I would just laugh, right? But Ilhan Omar is of course correct. Okay, now let's do what she said. Imagine that you go on the plane and me and a couple other Muslim dudes get up there, right? I used to be Muslim, I'm atheist now, but we go, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
On a plane. On a plane.
On a plane. Yeah, they're putting the plane down. They're rerouting. They're landing immediately. The FBI is greeting me, and you know it. You know it, Ben Shapiro and everyone else.
Is that a real thing that you said though, or were you just like making noises?
No, that's a real. It's not a song. It's a Muslim prayer, right?
Okay.
I said it kind of loudly, and a little bit more sing-songy, but it's the most common prayer.
What if we added a guitar? Would it sound a little less intimidating?
Yeah. Ashhadu an la illallah.
No, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for any of it, okay? Don't care if it's Barney, don't care if it's Christianity, don't care if it's Muslims, don't care if it's Jewish people. Like, just keep it to yourself.
By the way, Shapiro says, I don't mind. They're like, you can sing loud Christian songs next to me, I don't mind. But now sing loud Muslim prayers next to me. People are like, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't sign up for this.
Dude, you know what? I just remembered something. Have you guys ever been on like a hike or even the gym, and someone thinks that you want to hear whatever music they like?
Yeah.
Like they don't put the earplugs in or the headphones in. They decide like, no, I'm gonna take my personal Bluetooth speaker and I'm gonna play my music for everyone on this hike because everyone loves the exact same music that I love. Those people suck. You suck. If you do that, you suck. Keep it to yourself. Not everyone wants your noise pollution, okay?
Noise pollution. Okay, so these Christian folks, they seemed relatively harmless to me on the plane. And I'm always amused by their big smiles. They're always so happy, right? We talked about this on one of our shows, Old School. If you remember, check it out. We just talked about it yesterday, tyt.com/join to become a member. Anyway, and like I'm generally a happy dude, right? But I said being happy isn't like those weirdo fake smiles that you see in cults where people are always like, okay, that's not real. They're not actually happy. And as I saw them singing, they're like, hey, Jesus.
No, they're happy. Look at that guy. He's so happy.
I know he is.
Look at and like that's the thing. Again, nothing against that guy. No, he looks like he's genuinely happy.
Maybe, but
he loves that he gets to
play that guitar and he's probably happy about
audience.
That. Trust me,
you have nowhere to go. You got to listen to me.
Yeah, whether it's Christians or any other religion or any other cult or whatever, when you got the guys who are always like, "Hey, everybody," when they go at home, they're crying. That's my guess. That's my guess.
Happiness is a choice, Cenk. You know this.
Well, I agree with that. Actual happiness, but the final twist of the story is, it turns out these same guys were going to Ukraine. And they went and sang to the refugees. We have that video too, and then I have a different take on that. Yeah, so I think that's outside of Ukraine, but those are Ukrainian refugees that they're singing to. Now, wait a minute. Don't sing to them about how God is great when they just had to flee their country and might have lost family members. That's not the appropriate time to do it. I'd rather have you do it on a plane and do it to me than do it to those folks. Then it's not fun anymore. And come in here like, hey, God is so great. Really? I left my family and my home behind. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm gonna do to take care of my kids. And my uncle was murdered. This is not the time to talk to me about how, and sing to me with your smiley face about how great God is.
Cenk, I think you're being unfair. There were some quotes from those refugees that you apparently didn't come across. One of them was quoted as saying, "Thank you for that. This song slaps." I'm just kidding.
Sure
no,
that didn't
look
happen.
at their faces. They were like, "Why is this happening to us? Why would you do this to us? Like we're already going through so much."
Let alone that you're singing to them about how glorious Jesus is in a different language. A lot of Ukrainians know English, but not all of them do. So you came to sing them obnoxious songs about how life is great in a different language. Yeah, that's highly annoying. Like, God, I can't believe they didn't think like, yeah, this is not gonna play well, right? Because in their minds, they think, oh my God, we're saving their souls. We're so good.
But like, okay, so this part, I'm a little less harsh because I think intentions do matter and they should have thought it through a little better, to be fair. But they have good intentions. They, again, shouldn't have done it, but whatever, they have good intentions.
Yeah, I hear you, they're not bad guys.
Yeah.
Like they look very harmless and I'm sure that in their heart, they're trying to do the right thing. At the same time, just think it through a little bit, right? Yeah. It's not happy times for refugees. If you came in, by the way, with the spirit of Christ and gave them food and shelter and other things, transport to a place that they'd like to go, that's mighty Christian of you and that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
That's a better way to go. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.